I've been trying to record this video for the past 15 minutes and forgot to hit record. So I've been talking to myself for 15 minutes. Haha, my Minecraft OCD. A disclaimer before I start. For fuck's sake, I'm not using the seed. I'm just not going on that seed. No, I'm not playing on a snow world. Maybe that could be related to my OCD. I do not vibe with the snow. And get the snow out of the Minecraft game. A disclaimer before I start. I'm not diagnosed with OCD, but maybe after this video, I should really get tested. This video will go over some things I do quite regularly while playing Minecraft to satisfy my brain. And some of it might resemble symptoms of OCD, but it's not definite proof. I'll try to start with some of the more not so unusual things that I do, and then go into the more obscure ones later on. Now then, let's get on with the video. And this is a great place to start. Floating trees. This is a tame one to start off with, since I assume every sane person watching this video also hates when someone leaves a tree floating. If you create a floating tree, I'm going to assume one of two things. Either you got the game within the last year, or your age is in the single digits. When I'm playing on an SMP with my nephews, I will literally specify to them to not leave any floating trees, or else I will kill them. And that's what I like to call positive punishment. As a form of punishment, I'm giving them something. That being a brutal death. And I leave no exception for large trees. If you are bold enough to start chopping down a large tree, you better finish the damn job. And as I said, this is a quite normal one to start off with, but it does fit the video's topic perfectly, since seeing a floating tree sometimes genuinely bothers me, and I will probably go out of my way to fix it. In any other scenario, I wouldn't even bother cutting down one of these trees this early on in the game. But just because I wanted to provide an example, I now have to go through this big tree. Haha, the hidden logs. See, I have some sympathy for people who don't see one of the logs in the tree. Sometimes they're hidden. But if you're aware and you still leave a tree floating, public execution. In Minecraft, okay? Calm down, Mojang. I was gonna mention something first on the main menu, but didn't, since to keep viewer attention, you actually have to have stuff happening in the background, and the Minecraft main menu is not stimulating enough. But anyways, does anyone else also create like a couple dozen worlds to try to find a good seed? And I'm not talking about occasionally, like, does anyone else do it every single time when beginning a new world? Besides for this video, every time I create a world or start a server, the spawn has to pass a certain biome criteria. Maybe this is something I could go more in depth on later, but the world spawn usually has to have like cool mountainous terrain or rare biomes to pass my vibe check. And it's funny to me that I do this, since it's so common to find cool terrain somewhere else, and moving your spawn point in Minecraft is literally as simple as breaking your bed and placing it in a new area. So it's not like the world spawn has to look cool. And it's mostly on single player, which makes it even more unnecessary for me to do. Ah, wooden pickaxe. This doesn't seem too correlated to my Minecraft OCD, but I thought it was important to mention this, since I usually prioritize keeping my first wooden pickaxe over a lot of objectively better items if my inventory is full. The reason this is so strange is that I never end up making a shrine or anything for the first wooden pickaxe, which is what most people do. It usually just ends up in a storage chest forever. Like, I'm trying to think of any times where I built a shrine for the pickaxe on any of my worlds, and I literally don't think I've ever done it, strangely enough. This topic is near the beginning of the video, since it's not weird at all for people to keep their first wooden pickaxe, but it's just weird for me because of what I don't end up doing. How is it already nighttime, man? I just want to go to sleep. Time flies when you're talking about a freaking wooden pickaxe. I feel like 90% of players don't make any other tools, wooden tools, besides a wooden pickaxe. But maybe I don't know the casual game audience enough. A pink sheep? What the flip? Ew, what is that disgusting sound? Time to make the best house in Minecraft history. Boom. Oh, yes. This house is so good. I'm going to rename this video. I'm going to rename this video to "This is the perfect start to my Minecraft Forever world." Perfect. You nailed it the first time. Here's something that has remained pretty consistent throughout me playing Minecraft, and that's making sure signs are properly centered. If it's labeling a build, it has to be centered. And if I see someone labeling their house and the sign is using the top 2 lines, leaving the bottom 2 blank, it actually physically pains me. If it's a shitpost sign or a joke sign, then that is usually one of the only exceptions. But something like this actually kind of annoys me. It's nighttime again, bro. This house is so shit, bro. This house is so shit. I go to sleep and I wake up opening my door. I'm gonna die out here. But anyways, back to the sign. This is so far the most like definite grievance I have while playing Minecraft multiplayer. Sometimes I would sneakily recenter my friends' signs. Even like adding these stupid little details makes my brain happy. This is actually, I'm noticing this is something I'm doing right now. I usually avoid eating raw food at all costs, even if I'm near starving or can't sprint. I'll sometimes wait till I can't sprint to actually start eating raw food if for whatever reason I don't have access to a furnace or fuel. I think I've gotten a lot better at not doing this in more recent years since it's very unnecessary, but I feel like I still do it quite a bit. The reason I'm so excited to make this video is I want to know if anyone else does this. Does any of these things. I don't know if my brain needs help. I just need to know if anyone else does this. Whoa, this gravel block has so much aura. Okay, here's a really good one. Something I've done for as long as I can remember is I put the exact amount of fuel required in a furnace to smelt any amount of items. I will literally have a crap ton of coal in my inventory, and instead of chucking more than I need to smelt something into the furnace, I will place exactly enough fuel to barely cover the job. I sometimes do this with planks and sticks, but coal is the main culprit. I'm sorry. I needed to take like a 2-minute reflection break after that. Anyways, I don't know if it's me trying to train my brain on math, but it feels right to do for some reason. I don't know why. Bam, 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 blam, mining time. Oh, copper vein. Wow. That was just a very out of place block. Here's another one that I'm doing right now. I'm very particular when it comes to torching up caves. It seems like any cave, no matter how far, needs to be torched up to make me feel good. I find that I usually ignore mining ores until I fully torch up a cave, even if it's like a tight cave like this and I know there's no mobs nearby. And to clarify, this specifically relates to the enclosed caves like this and not like the massive open ones from the Caves and Cliffs update. And when it comes to strip mines, I usually make sure the torches are spaced out exactly the same distance from each other, or else, yet again, it pains me. I've gotten better at not doing that all the time, but usually when I first start a strip mine, I try really hard to keep the torch distance consistent. I feel like the Caves and Cliffs update— oh my god! Jesus! Love waking up to me opening my front door for every monster to come kill me. Like, I'm just trying to make a chill video and I get jump scared out of my mind. I've never had like such a visceral reaction at seeing a creeper. I was getting too comfortable. It's like I'm expecting the monsters to just respect my recording. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Can you blow up this creeper? Perfect. I'm the PvP expert. That was so fucking cringe, I'm so sorry. Ooh, diamonds. Baby's first diamonds. Oh, how lovely. It's a 1 vein. Who could have... Oh, I actually apologize profusely. I think I was interrupted while trying to talk. I was going to say, the Caves and Cliffs... Oh my god, so many diamonds. What I'll try to say for the third time is the massive open caves like this in Caves and Cliffs has like limited my OCD. Like my Minecraft OCD is not that crazy where it's gonna want to torch up everything in existence. But if it is a small enough cave, I will 100% of the time try to make it all torched. I've been playing a lot of beta Minecraft recently, and it is very much the case with those old caves that I make sure it's all torched up. After playing a lot of beta Minecraft and knowing how much I torch up the enclosed caves, it really makes me understand that, yeah, the Caves and Cliffs update has really controlled my OCD a bit. Now I feel like I need to find a small cave for me to talk about the next thing that I want to talk about, since it's so hard to do it in these big caves. Look at this block of iron. That was beautiful. That's not... Why is there no sound, bro? This game's broken. Okay, I'll be real. For the last 20 minutes, I've been trying to find a good example for the next thing I want to talk about, and I can't. Okay, I found the perfect example for the next thing I want to talk about. When I go mining, I will temporarily skip higher quality ores to mine the lower quality ones first. So if I see diamonds and iron at the same time in a cave, I will usually go for the iron first, then mine the diamonds afterwards. This goes back to the torch one a bit, where if it's not a big cave like this, I'll make sure the area is torched up before even touching any of the ores. But this behavior that I do goes with one of my main mentalities in life, and that's save the best for last. I use this so much in my life. I do it when playing Minecraft, but also something as simple as eating food in real life. It goes deeper than that, but I'm trying to just focus on Minecraft in this video. So because of my save the best for last mentality, I will usually mine iron before diamonds. I feel like this can relate to a lot of things I do while mining, or like things I find while mining. Like if I find a chest in a minecart in a abandoned mineshaft, usually I'll pass by like iron before I do that, and I'll mine the iron before opening the chest. Same for if I find like a dungeon, I'll loot the dungeon last, or if I find like any structure on the surface. Oh, speaking of mineshafts. Oh, chest in a minecart. Like this is the perfect example for this. 9 times out of 10, I would mine the gold here before opening the minecart. Okay, got some more coal. Glad the only source of coal is through minecarts. Oh, that's not good. Where am I going, bro? But there are some things I do that make me not think I have Minecraft OCD, because sometimes I'll like have my F3 screen up and just forget that I have it on for like hours on end, and I'll be like, oh wait, how long has that been on for? What the fuck? This game is E for everyone, except for when an eldritch bean is giving birth in the background. Like, what was that? Okay, just X-rayed into a geode. Let's go. Dude, I freaking love villages, dude. If enough people like this video, I wanted to talk about another subject, which is what I would prioritize in my inventory if my inventory is full and needed to throw out something. I'm trying to think what I would prioritize here. Bell is valuable, name tag valuable, diamond, iron valuable, cobwebs valuable, bones valuable, iron, redstone maybe, diorite no, gravel no, andesite, arrows no, flint no, copper no. Like, I have these stone tools. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I would usually keep these, and I don't know why. I don't even know where my house is, and I don't even know if I should be upset about that or not. Where was I? Yo! Oh, this is spawn. Yeah, my house is here. Okay, here's a very specific one that's pretty strange. I am very particular about how much of a certain item I have. This applies mostly to wood and sticks, but I like to have a double-digit amount of them, and if I don't, like if I have 8 here, I usually craft enough to be at least 10 or more. It's so weird. I don't know why. I could just get rid of the sticks, have the wood, and then craft the sticks when I need them. But usually I have both planks and sticks in my inventory, and coal usually. I might have a crafting table as well, or logs as well. I think at that point, I don't keep the sticks if I have logs in my inventory. It's just something so specific, but it's very personal to me, so I just thought to share it. I guess it can relate to something that happens a lot when I'm watching Minecraft videos on YouTube. I don't think I really watch many Minecraft videos nowadays, but if I did watch like survival videos, I would be very conscious about what people have in their inventory and get like really annoyed if they're not throwing out like clearly trash items. Like if someone has a single seed in their inventory and they have it on them for like more than a minute, I'm just like, what are you doing? That's probably one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video, is because of how much I noticed that while watching Minecraft on YouTube. Yeah, if someone has like a seed or a few blocks of dirt or like a single cobblestone, that annoys me. I hear a creeper. Shit. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, my bad. What is I swear I'm not playing into it, but like this is genuinely annoying. Okay, and this goes perfectly with the last thing I wanted to talk about, which is kind of crazy. I will go out of my way in a case like this to smooth out the terrain. There, it looks so much better, and then you just fill it in. And I swear I'm not playing into it. This is something I actually do like all the time. I'll go out of my way to smooth out terrain, especially weird grass and dirt patches, even if they're in a spot I know I'll never go to again. Like here and here. I don't know. It looks too weird, and I'll usually go out of my way to smooth it out. I won't always smooth out like big patches like that, but if it's like 3 or 4 blocks, I'll like 9 times out of 10 smooth it out. Like this L shape, dude, like the terrain is being toxic and needs to be smoothed out. I remember doing this one time on an SMP server while going out exploring. I saw a big patch of dirt sticking up awkwardly with the terrain, so I spent a solid 3 minutes digging it out so that it would be smooth. It was literally like a few hundred or thousand blocks away from spawn, and afterwards I remember thinking to myself, why did I even do that? I feel like I could go into creative now. Like, obviously, something like this is way too big. That doesn't annoy me, but if it's a few blocks sticking up in the terrain, another perfect example right here, I won't, like, be going through a plains biome and smoothing out every little thing I see. But if it's close to my base or an area that I go to a lot, I will probably go out of my way to smooth it out. Not only these little terrain bits that stick up, but also edges of hills that look awkward. Oh, like here, if I see a weird sharp corner like this, I will usually like put a few blocks to make it smoother anywhere in the world. I don't know why, but that was a good one to end off with, because besides the sign thing and okay, I do the centering sign thing, the exact coal in a furnace thing, torching up caves thing, and the smoothing out terrain thing. I do those 4 things all the time. Those would be like 5 out of 5s on the OCD scale for me. But anyways, that's it for let me not hold a stair block. So that's it for some of the strange things I do in Minecraft to appeal to my brain and my Minecraft OCD. Again, haven't gotten tested for OCD in real life. Maybe I should. I don't know. During this video, I went through a list of what I wanted to talk about, but the list still had a few more things that I didn't cover, so maybe I can do another video about this topic at some point in the future. And yes, everything that I talked about in this video is or was something I actually did while playing this game. I can't control whether or not you believe it, but I wanted to share them with you guys so that you get to know a little bit more about me. Hopefully this video is good, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.